Hello everyone, it's Spurs Radio 96 here, and welcome to the 4th episode of the FIFA 19 Valencia Career Mode. We begin today's episode with La Liga Santander action here at the Mestalla, where we will be hosting struggling side Celta Vigo. If you haven't checked out the last episode, I suggest you do so, in which we had an okay episode. I mean, we drew our big rivals Villarreal, we beat Real Betis, but sadly we lost our first UEFA Champions League match of the season at home against Juventus. As you can see, Valencia are 7th with 8 points. So but we've had an inconsistent start to the season. You know, we've drawn Atletico Madrid, we've beat Espanyol, then we lost to Levante, then we beat Real Betis, and then we drew Villarreal. So inconsistency. We can't seem to get a number of wins together and consistent performances as well. But for today's match, I decided to put the reserve team in for this match. They haven't had the best of starts to the season. The reserve team, they are the team that lost away to Levante and also drew our rivals Villarreal. And of course, our opponents are Celta Vigo, struggling in the league. They are yet to win a La Liga Santander match this season. This is the team that will face us today. Celta Vigo are in a 5-2-3 formation, and their manager Mohamed there is keen to stop the run of defeats and hopefully try and get some points. Well, some wins would be nice, I suppose. Boufal there on the left. He was a player who used to play for Southampton. On to the 20th minute. Valencia off to a bright start. Batshuayi, Was. Now here's Mina. Twists and turns. Then towards Was. Was scores. Their captain. And Valencia take the lead. Past 21 minutes, and they lead Celta Vigo. Mina lays it beautifully to Was, and what a strike that is from Was. Is he the captain? No, he's not the captain, sorry, but what a strike that is for number 18. Keeper, no chance there. He scores his first goal of the season, and Valencia take the lead. Brilliant start against the struggling side, just what we need. Daniel Was, first goal in the Liga. And that will give him some much needed confidence, and the reserve team some confidence, as they of course yet to win a game this season in Valencia colours. Valencia 1, Celta Vigo 0. 40th minute now. 5 minutes to play. Wonderful through ball from Wasson towards Mina. Mina's got under attack and takes a strike. Good save from the keeper. And Celta Vigo survive. Into the added time and off the first half. And there goes the half-time whistle. Some boos around the stadium from the Celta Vigo supporters, and probably some Valencia supporters as well. We've been very, very good first half. Daniel Was scores his first goal of the season to put Valencia ahead past, 22 minutes. We've had some chances, but again, we just haven't quite taken it. But we're leading, and that's the most important thing. And in the Mestalla, it's Valencia 1, Celta Vigo 0. And let's look around the scores at the other grounds, and the only ground we can see, score I should say, is RSD Espanyol are drawing 0-0 with SD Eibar. Onto the second half highlights now, and Valencia pushing and priving much more as they've depossessed there with Francis Coquelin on the 47th minute. Was leaves it to Batshuayi, and there's space here for Mina, and Mina's on the attack here. Valencia extend the lead. 3 minutes into the second half. Mina is on the score sheet again, and Valencia are now 2-0 up against Celta Vigo, and surely heading for 3 points, the first 3 points that the reserve team will pick up this season. Brilliant pass from Batshuayi, and a brilliant finish from Mina, the number 22, and the goalkeeper, well, the 2 goals he couldn't save, and Santi Mina's got his second goal of the season. Valencia 2-0 up against Celta Vigo. The fans are much more happy with this. Brilliant start to the second half for Valencia. And look at this. And Celta Vigo have been dispossessed on the 74th minute. Coquelin leaves it to Cheryshev. Coquelin's on the attack. Brilliant finish. And he is the captain. It's the third goal for Valencia. And surely a much needed 3 points for Valencia. And it will be the first time this season that Valencia have scored 3 goals in a match. Francis Coquelin, brilliant strike from the captain, and that has certainly eased some nerves. It's certainly been a much better performance from the reserve team, a much better overall in general for Valencia. They needed this much needed win, 3 points 3 goals, hopefully a clean sheet. And there goes the full-time whistle. Valencia win at the Mestalla against struggling Celta Vigo. It wasn't expected. It was expected. We expect to win against this team that are struggling. But this time, a much better performance from the reserve team. They've made chances and they have taken them. 3 goals, 1 from Daniel Was, set up the stage for Valencia in this match. Then a goal from Mina in the second half. And Francis Coquelin, the captain, means Valencia get 3 points and a clean sheet as well. The first time that the reserve team have 3 points and a clean sheet, and also the first time Valencia have scored 3 goals in the match. It's finished 3-0 to Valencia. Full-time around the grounds, RSD Espanyol are lost 1-0 to SD Eibar. Not good for them. On to the second game of the episode, and we will continue with La Liga Santander action. This time, this time we will be visiting the Estadio De Anoeta to play Real Sociedad. Tough team, of course. This is a tough place to play, Real Sociedad. They've had good players. They have a good squad, and as you can see, they're by the best defensive team stat. Valencia are top with conceding just 3 goals. Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, they're conceding 5 goals along with Real Sociedad, so it's going to be a very tough match if they have one of the best defences in the league, but we have one of the best defences in the league. So that we've brought the first team into play for this match. And look at that lovely stadium for Real Sociedad, really nice stadium. Let's look at their team for today. Moya is in goal, an ex-Valencia goalkeeper. That shows you why they haven't conceded many goals. They've gone for a 4-4-2, and it's going to look very, very interesting. There's Cook. Lewis Cook there is in the midfield. Look at up top. William Jose is up top, so that's going to be a difficult challenge indeed for Valencia. So Real Sociedad determined to get 3 points in front of their home fans. And of course, Valencia on a high after winning against Celta Vigo. The team, of course, the familiar faces of the number 11 in a 3-5-1-1 formation. Of course, the only players who've scored for the first team, Alcacer scored a few goals, one against Atletico Madrid and Espanyol. So it's important we try and feed him so much goals as possible. So hopefully he can get one. Guedes scored the winner against Real Betis as well. On to the first minutes of the first half. Guedes is on the ball, as a matter of fact, charging into the box, and he's left it towards Rodrigo. Rodrigo's going to take the strike. Good save from Moya, the ex-Valencia goalkeeper. Saves against the current Valencia striker. Good strike from Rodrigo, but it's a really good save from Moya. Really good save. Wonder why we sold him. On to the 32nd minute. And Valencia have dispossessed Real Sociedad, and Paulo Alcacer gave it to Rodrigo, and Rodrigo's gotten the ball back here. Rodrigo! Valencia score at the Estadio De Anoeta and lead Real Sociedad, and the fans are silenced. The stadium becomes a church, and Valencia lead at Real Sociedad. Rodrigo scores his first goal of the season, and the Valencia supporters are crazy. And look at Rodrigo wrestling the ball back from the Real Sociedad defence when he thought he'd lost it for a chance to go on and score, but he got the ball back and finished it beautifully, calmly. Low shot, a low foot finish, left foot finish there past the keeper of Moya, and Rodrigo celebrates. And Valencia lead at Real Sociedad. And could this be the first time this season that Valencia are going to get back-to-back wins in La Liga Santander? Real Sociedad 0, Valencia 1. On to the 42nd minute. Good pass from Alcacer in towards Gonzalo Guedes, takes a strike. Good save from Moya. And there goes the half-time whistle. Close, competitive first half. Valencia have had the chances. Some chances maybe they should have taken, but they've had some to deal with, of course, the ex-goalkeeper of Moya. But Rodrigo's shot in the 34th minute means that Valencia lead Real Sociedad at the Estadio De Anoeta by 1-0. And let's take a look at the other scores around the grounds. And SD Eibar again are drawing 1-1 with Sevilla. That's a brilliant result there for Eibar. On to the early stages of the second half. Soler's got the ball to Alcacer, and now here's Rodrigo. Can he add his second? He's dragged it wide. Rodrigo's dragged it wide. Golden opportunity to Valencia, for Valencia to double their lead. 54th minute, and all of a sudden Real Sociedad are on the attack. Brilliant cross. William Jose heads the ball onto the bar. Brilliant header that was. Wow, what a header. He almost scored a goal. Not quite there for Real Sociedad. First worrying thing of there for the second half for Real Sociedad. But on to the 79th minute. Rodrigo with a chance. Good save from Moya. He's keeping Valencia out of bay. Here's Real Sociedad in the latter stages of the match. Gaya carnage is going on. William Jose. Oh, that's a good chance from Orizal to get Real Sociedad a point right at the end of the second half. What a chance. But there goes the full-time whistle. Valencia have achieved back-to-back victories for the first time in the La Liga Santander season with a tough 1-0 win away against Real Sociedad. They had a chance there right at the very end to get a point. Luckily he flew over the bar. We had some chances, but of course a key chance from Rodrigo in the second half there put it wide, but some chances we created were brilliantly saved by ex-goalkeeper Moya, which is making me think, why did Valencia get rid of him? But either way, yeah, Valencia back-to-back wins for the first time this season and 2 consecutive clean sheets as well, so that's pretty cool. It's finished Real Sociedad 0, Valencia 1. Around the grounds, STA Bar lost 2-1 at home against Sevilla. But on to the third and final match of the episode, and we will be commencing UEFA Champions League Group F action here at Old Trafford, where we will be playing Manchester United, where we played our first home match of the Champions League since 2015, where we lost 2-1 against Juventus. This time we go away to Old Trafford to play Manchester United, one of the iconic theatres. That's why they call it the Theatre of Dreams of world football. Group H, Juventus at top, of course, after winning against Valencia. Manchester United were victorious against BSC Young Boys, also the same scoreline. So yeah, going to be a tough match, but hopefully, after the recent performances we've been putting in, hopefully we can have a good result. Let's take a look at the lineups for Manchester United and Valencia here at a fantastic atmosphere here at Old Trafford. And Manchester United, of course, won their first Champions League game of the season, 2-1 away against BSC Young Boys. We lost, of course, 2-1 at the Mestalla against the Italian champions Juventus. For Jose Mourinho, David De Gea's in goal. Look at the back, they've got Eric Bailly at the back. On the substitutes bench, look at that, Victor Lindelof, Marcus Rashford and Martial. Look at up top, they've got Sanchez. Falcao returns to Manchester United. Matters on the right. The midfield of Pogba, Fred and Matic, and in the defence of Young, Bailly, Marcus Rojo, and they have a guy I forgot, and David De Gea's in goal. And for Valencia's lineup, it will be the same. The first team will return to Champions League action. The same lineup, of course, that contested the previous game, which was Real Sociedad. On a good run at the moment. What is it now? Is it 3 wins? Or is it 2 wins? I don't know. 2 wins on the spin, so hopefully we can have a good one. On to the 30th minute. Alcacer leaves the ball for Guedes. Guedes in the box, takes a strike, and it's in! It's in! It's gone in off the post! Both posts! And Gonzalo Guedes has put Valencia in charge at Old Trafford, and Old Trafford is silenced. Gonzalo Guedes tucked inside. I think it was Fred Bailly took the strike. I thought it was going wide, but it went in off one post, then in off the other, and a stunning strike from Gonzalo Guedes. His first goal in the UEFA Champions League, and it's Manchester United 0, Valencia 1. Stunned around Old Trafford. Added time of the second half. Man United have the ball. We clear our lines. Pogba. Sanchez. It's the post. And Valencia survive. And there goes the half-time whistle. Wow, a bit of a stun. Old Trafford is stunned. And the Valencia away support is very happy, waving the flags. Gonzalo Guedes. Beautiful soul strike. Signature strike has put Valencia in charge at Old Trafford. Half time, it's Manchester United 0, Valencia 1. This is certainly going to shake up the table of Group F in the Champions League, that's for sure. And let's look around the other grounds in the UEFA Champions League. And AEK Athens are holding Benfica to a 0-0 draw. In the second half, 67th minute, Man United have the ball on the charge. Falcao's got the ball, crosses it. Oh, Neto saves it. Mata with the effort, fires it over wide, and there was a good chance of one Mata. 75th minute, Valencia have the ball. Alcacer towards Rodrigo to secure the 3 points. It's the post, and De Gea saves, and Valencia, Man United spared another day. 80th minute, Man United on the attack, and Kondogbia clears it. Mata fires it over. Valencia have had chances, and so Manchester United. Should be more than one goal in this match. Close over there for Mata. 85th minute, can Man United recover something? Here's Marian Fellaini, the substitute, crossing towards Pogba. Paul Pogba has recovered. Manchester United. Relief at Old Trafford, and ironically, he and his teammates go to celebrate with Jose Mourinho. And Manchester United looks like they're going to be getting a point at Old Trafford against Valencia. Or maybe, with added time to come, they can maybe go on to score again. Brilliant cross from Fellaini. Brilliant header from Paul Pogba, the World Cup winner for France. And has put Man United on for a precious point. Man United will surely go into second place with 4 points. Juventus, who of course playing young boys and expect them to win, so Juventus should go top. Man United are going to be second as it stands. Manchester United 1, Valencia 1. So Valencia have to recover straight away and go on the attack. Here's Sola, passes it to Alcacer. Now here's Rodrigo or Pelero. Guedes in towards Rodrigo. Oh my goodness! Goodness me! That's what you call a fight back. Valencia score straight away. Valencia score again, and they've stunned Old Trafford again. Pelero, brilliant pass to find. I forgot who did the cross. Maybe Guedes or something. I forgot. But what a brilliant finish from Rodrigo. And Valencia, 1 minute they're 1-0 up. 1 minute they're drawing 1-1 with Manchester United. And now they're 2-1 up again. They've snatched the lead back at Old Trafford. And the crowd is silenced again. Rodrigo scores his first Champions League goal. And he has secured 3 points at Old Trafford. A remarkable result for Valencia. Valencia pick up their first Champions League win since 2015 when they beat, I think, Belgium side Genk at the Mestalla. And what a way to do it here at Old Trafford against Manchester United. Man United stunned. We took the lead through Gonzalo Guedes' beautiful strike. Man United huffed and puffed and eventually got a goal back from a header from Paul Pogba. But seconds later, a few minutes later, Rodrigo scores in the 90th minute to give Valencia a famous 2-1 win at Old Trafford. Brilliant. And around the grounds, full time, AEK Athens finished 0-0 with Benfica. Let's look at the table, the La Liga Santander table. And Real Madrid are top with 19 points, 6 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat, 15 goals scored, 6 conceded. Atletico Madrid, their rivals, are second with 17 points, 5 wins, 2 draws, but yet to taste defeat. Look at this. Getafe is third with 16 points, 5 wins, 1 draw, 2 defeats. Remarkable stuff. Real Sociedad is fourth with 14 points, 4 wins, 2 draws, and 2 defeats. Quite remarkable. Barcelona is 5th, also on 14 points, and so are Valencia. Look at that. We are 6th with 14 points, 4 wins, 2 draws, 1 defeat, 9 goals scored, but 3 goals conceded. We have the best defence in the league. Sevilla is 7th with 13 points, which is pretty good for them, the 3-time Europa League winners. Look at this for Girona. They are 8th with 12 points. Not bad for them. 3 wins, 3 draws, and 2 defeats. Not bad at all. Let's look, and to complete the top 10, we have got Las Palmas, who are 9th with 12 points as well. Real Betis are 10th with 11 points, 3 wins, 2 draws, 1 defeat. Quite good for Las Palmas there, of course, one of the promoted sides, so to speak. 11th is Eibar with 10 points, I think. RSD Espanyol are 12th with also 10 points. We've got Athletic Bilbao and our rivals Villarreal all on 10 points. Deportivo Alaves is 15th with 7 points, 1 win, 4 draws, 3 defeats. Levante is 16th with 5 points. Deportivo La Coruña are 17th with 3 points, no wins, 3 draws and 4 defeats, 5 goals scored, 13 goals conceded. Leganes is 18th with 2 draws and 5 defeats, 6 goals scored, 13 goals conceded. Celta Vigo, they are 19th with 2 wins and 5 defeats as well. And look at Malaga, bottom with just 1 draw, 7 defeats, 4 goals scored, worst attacking team in the league, and conceding 16 goals, the worst defence in the league. So not going very well there for Malaga. And let's take a look at the UEFA Champions League table for Group F. And as you can see, Juventus are top with 6 points, 2 wins, 6 goals scored and 1 conceded after they thrashed Young Boys 6-0. Oh dear. Valencia are up to second with their first win in the Champions League for 3 years. They have now a win, 3 goals scored, 3 conceded after that 2-1 victory at Old Trafford. Manchester United are of course down to third, resulting in that defeat against Valencia. Young Boys stranded at the bottom, 2 straight defeats, 1 goal scored, 8 conceded. So not good there for Young Boys. Hopes of progressing not in the Champions League group, but maybe to Europa League as well. So let's look at the preview for episode 5 of the Valencia career mode. And wow, what a start to the episode we will have in La Liga Santander. We will be facing the Spanish champions of Barcelona, so that's going to be an incredible fixture, and hopefully it will go in our favour. Then we will continue La Liga Santander action. This time we will be at home against struggling side Leganes. Yep, we will be at home. And then to complete the episode, we will be resuming UEFA Champions League Group F action. This time we'll be up against Young Boys, who of course bottom of the UEFA Champions League. And if we win, we could consolidate ourselves in Group F in second place, because the Juventus will be away at Old Trafford against Manchester United. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe for the series, and also check out the other career modes I'm doing on my channel. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.